Look at the tiger, the fearsome king of the jungle. We all fear his roar and his deadly stripes. But did you know? Long ago, he didn't have a single stripe. Legends say his coat was once pure, solid gold. So, what happened? How did the king lose his golden coat? The answer lies in a fateful encounter with a tiny creature and a mysterious weapon called wisdom. Let's travel back in time to discover the truth. Once upon a time, when the world was still young and wild, in a dense, ancient jungle, all creatures lived together under the canopy of giant trees. Yet peace was just an illusion. Every animal, from the gentle deer to the fierce wolf, lived in trembling fear of one supreme ruler. It was the tiger, the king of the jungle. In those days, the tiger looked magnificent. He possessed a coat of solid, shimmering gold, smooth as the morning sun, without a single black stripe to mar its beauty. With unmatched strength and razor-sharp claws, he walked with his head held high, believing that in this world, brute strength was everything, and no one dared to stand in his way. One beautiful morning, while patrolling the edge of the forest, the tiger's sharp eyes caught sight of a strange phenomenon. Deep in the muddy rice paddies, a massive water buffalo, muscles rippling, was straining to pull a heavy plow. The ground shook with every step the beast took. But what shocked the tiger was not the buffalo's strength, but the master controlling him. Walking behind the beast was a small, thin human, wearing a fragile, conical hat, holding nothing but a tiny bamboo stick. Yet strangely, that giant buffalo obeyed every command, moving when told to move, stopping when told to stop, as submissive as a child. The tiger crouched low in the tall grass, his eyes wide with confusion. A deep puzzle clouded the mind of the jungle king. He thought to himself, why? Why does that giant with those deadly sharp horns bow down to such a weak, fragile creature? I could crush that human with a single paw. This makes no sense. When the sun reached its peak, the farmer unyoked the buffalo and let him graze by the forest edge, while he rested under a tree far away. Seeing his chance, the tiger strode out from the bushes. The grass bowed beneath his paws. He approached the buffalo, carrying the terrifying aura of an apex predator. The tiger growled, his voice rumbling like distant thunder. "Hey, buffalo, look at you. You are massive. Your strength could move mountains, and those horns could pierce stone. Why are you such a coward? Why do you let that tiny little man drag you around, beat you, and enslave you without fighting back?" The buffalo stopped chewing. He looked up at the tiger with large, sad eyes and replied slowly, "Mr. Tiger, you only see the outside. The man is small, yes. He has no claws, no fangs, but he possesses a weapon far more dangerous than your claws or my horns. He calls it wisdom." The tiger's confusion. Hearing the word wisdom, the tiger was dumbfounded. He had never heard of such a thing. Wisdom? What on earth is wisdom? Is it round or square? Is it edible? Does it taste good? How can an invisible thing make a giant beast tremble? Consumed by curiosity, the tiger decided he had to meet this human to see this wisdom for himself. The tiger stormed over to where the farmer was resting. He bared his fangs, roared loudly, and shook the very air. "Hey, human! The buffalo tells me you have something called wisdom. Show it to me. Pull it out right now. If you don't, I will tear you apart and eat your buffalo for lunch." Contrary to the tiger's expectation, the farmer woke up without a hint of fear. A sharp glint of cunning flashed in his eyes. He calmly adjusted his hat, scratched his head, and smiled innocently. "Oh, Mr. Tiger, I do indeed have wisdom. It is my greatest treasure. But, oh, what a pity. I was in such a rush to plow the field today that I left my wisdom at home. What a shame." Seeing the tiger look disappointed, the farmer quickly added, "But, tell you what, if you wait here, I can run home and fetch it for you. It is beautiful, truly magical. But I am worried. While I am gone, you might get hungry and eat my buffalo. He is my only fortune." The tiger was so desperate to see what wisdom looked like that he couldn't think straight. He nodded eagerly, placing a paw on his chest. "I swear on my honor as the king of beasts, I will wait right here. I will not touch a single hair on your buffalo. Just go and get it." The farmer pretended to hesitate, then spoke with a look of concern. "Words are just wind, Mr. Tiger. I still don't feel safe. How about this? Just to be sure, you let me tie you to this tree for a moment. Once I return with the wisdom, I will untie you immediately. What do you say?" Blinded by arrogance and curiosity, believing a simple rope could never hold him, the tiger agreed. He lay down quietly. The farmer took a long, thick rope and tied the tiger to the ancient tree trunk. He wrapped it around and around, pulling every knot tight, until the tiger could not move an inch. When he was certain the beast was immobilized, the farmer stood up, dusted off his hands, and laughed. He did not go home. Instead, he lit a torch of dry straw and walked toward the tiger. The firelight illuminated the stern face of the human. He shouted, "You want to see my wisdom? Look closely! Here is my wisdom!" The farmer thrust the burning straw onto the tiger. The fire roared to life, burning the ropes and scorching the tiger's beautiful golden fur. The tiger roared in agony, the smell of singed fur filling the air. In a panic of pain and terror, he summoned all his strength, snapped the burning ropes, and ran blindly into the deep jungle, leaving the farmer's laughter behind. The tiger survived, but his smooth golden coat was gone forever. Where the burning ropes had seared his skin, long black stripes remained. From that day on, the tiger and his descendants have worn those black stripes as a permanent reminder. They are the scars of an unforgettable lesson, that in this world, muscles and claws are nothing compared to the power of the human mind. And that is the story of the peasant's wisdom. And so, the tiger wears his stripes to this day, not as a crown of glory, but as a scar of arrogance. This story leaves us with a timeless lesson. Physical strength may make you powerful, but it is knowledge and wisdom that make you invincible. Muscles can move rocks, but a sharp mind can move the world. Never underestimate the power of wisdom.